Hey everyone, welcome to XVolt Extras, and today is going to be a bit of a different video. Today is a video mostly for myself. I've got here an old version of Minecraft for the Xbox One, and the reason I have that is because from about 2014, late 2014 to about 2016, I did a lot of things on Minecraft, and so I have a bunch of old worlds. And so, just so that I don't lose those worlds forever and I have that memory somewhere more accessible for me than just sitting on my Xbox's hard drive, because I've tried different ways to get it out, get those files out and save them somehow, but I can't, unfortunately. So this is the only thing I've got. I've been procrastinating on this video for months on end. I've wanted to do this since maybe September or October, and this is going to be completely unedited, as unedited as I can be in case my camera dies, because I want okay, never mind. This is actually not my own personal account. This was made using my mom's Microsoft account, so of course you can imagine her surprise when I wake her up at 3 in the morning to ask her for her Microsoft password. So I have actually gone into this more recently. Last time I actually went into my Minecraft worlds, I believe was 2022 or 2020. But let's start with FNAF Don't Play. So most of these don't really have any set creation dates. They would be in the files, but again, I have no way to access that. But I do remember these worlds. So, okay, let me get out of here first, because I know exactly what world this is. This world has actually been destroyed, partially, as you can see. But this, I remember this one pretty well. This one must have been from around 2015. Most of the stuff did survive. I don't know when in 2015, but I do remember playing this a lot. That's even a tutorial I followed to build a building. But obviously, that is Toy Bonnie and Foxy, Minecraft skins that I built statues of. And I believe I used a tutorial for those two as well, because I was 9 years old and I didn't know what the hell I was doing. This was me trying to build the FNAF 1 kind of office area and experimenting with redstone stuff. I don't know why I bombed the hell out of everything, but it is a habit that you might see throughout some of the older worlds, and is also something present in a lot of my PC worlds. Because whenever I have some kind of hyperfixation on something and then I get out of it and I later regret it, I bomb it, I bomb stuff for some reason, and then I come back to regret that. For example, there was a Minecraft world where I was building for one of my stories, because I happen to write stories at times in my free time, and I built like a whole Minecraft world based on the city that I was establishing in that story. And I built that throughout a lot of late 2019, and then in February of 2020, I decided to completely nuke everything for whatever reason. And then it took about 3 years, and sometime in 2023, I came back and I rebuilt almost everything that was still there. I had pictures of and that remained, and that's pretty much almost entirely restored. But stuff like this can be because of how simple my building was back in 2015. So let's see. This is the office itself. This is clearly inspired from that DanTDM FNAF Minecraft video. This was me experimenting with piston doors, building like a little house with, I believe this is a trash chute. Yep, that goes straight into lava. That is definitely a trash chute. I really liked messing with redstone at this time. I believe there was this one Minecraft YouTuber that did a lot of redstone stuff. It wasn't Mumbo Jumbo. It was someone with like a deer icon, redstone X, maybe something like that. Something with an X. And here's me experimenting with more redstone piston doors. Over there where I spawned is another attempt at me building like a Five Nights at Freddy's thing. I forgot how to get in. Oh yeah, where I forgot. So I remember building this one. There isn't really much going on here. It's mostly just the office. I do like the spoopy atmosphere that we have here. Not sure what that sign is supposed to be, because it doesn't even say anything. But this is very clearly inspired by FNAF 2. I think FNAF 3 was already out at this point. I'm not sure. There's no indicators of that. And then there's this, was my own custom FNAF thing that I tried to build, but as you can see, it is griefed. Apparently there's something over there as well. Let's go inside. So I actually did try to make it look all abandoned and decrepit, but this is basically what it was. And I actually remember when I would invite some of my friends over back in the day, I would give them the second controller, and we'd play FNAF together in this thing that I built. The doors are obviously don't work anymore. I wonder if the lights do. Oh, they do. It's this one. Okay, both the lights still work. Remember that clock? They're supposed to be for the FNAF clock. But I didn't actually bomb this like I did some other things. I purposely made it look abandoned and stuff. Possibly inspired by FNAF 3? Who knows? This was kind of like the birthday party dining area. You can see these are supposed to be party hats. And there's a freaking pig in here for some reason. I think this is supposed to be the party hats. And then over here, you know, some more hallway stuff. This was supposed to be kind of like inspired by Pirate Cove. I don't know why there's so many torches here. I think this is supposed to be the cameras, actually. I think that's how I dealt with cameras. I just kind of placed the torches there, and I said, oh, just fly into the torches kind of area thing. There's a lot of water here. And in this, I think, okay, this was supposed to be some kind of, like, storage, like, vault kind of thing. A vault. And the only hint I have to that is this diamond block here. I think there's supposed to be more. This is probably a parts and service room, if you ask me. It's probably that. And then there's this thing over here, which I didn't even think was here. This one was clearly bombed. It was a FNAF 1 office, so that's pretty obvious. I was really obsessed with Five Nights at Freddy's, and you're gonna see that a lot in this video. So that's the end of FNAF Don't Play. I'm gonna try and go through as many worlds as possible. Next is ideas. Let's see what's in here. Seeing as I'm going into this totally blind, I don't know what's in most of these worlds. Okay. I don't know what that's supposed to say. I have an idea, actually. I believe that's supposed to be... I believe that's supposed to say Break My Mind. That one FNAF 4 song. So this clearly places us at like the end of 2015, possibly early 2016. Because for reference, I got my own laptop at the end of 2015. I did... Oh, I clearly nuked that. Oh! Oh! Okay, I know what this is now. This is based off Abducted by the Creeper, which is a Minecraft map that was made in 2011. And sometime in 2012-13, I watched a series by a guy named Patolatar. I forgot the right way to say his name. I forgot the right way to say his name. No, it's not. Okay, the map was made by Patolatar. The YouTuber was named Plark. PL4RK. That's how I used to say his name, but it's Plark. And I watched that series back then, and I really liked it. This was me trying to recreate Abducted by the Creeper. And in fact, if any of you remember my old channel, in October and November of 2019, I made a series on that very same map. And Plark actually commented on it, which is extremely cool. But this is me trying to do it. There's multiple versions of me trying to recreate Abducted by the Creeper. And then, of course, Break My Mind, the FNAF 4 song. But even I broke the song. I never finished it anyway. Alright, BTTF today. This one I remember the most. And this is this is the world that kept pushing me to make a video about this. This is a map that I actually have the exact date for. There we go. December 3rd, 2015. This is very clearly just... I was in my Back to the Future phase. I really loved the Back to the Future movies. So you can see, here's my building the DeLorean. And some pixel art I definitely stole off the internet of the DeLorean from Back to the Future 3. And that's obviously the timestamp thing. And I built that at around December 3rd, 2015 at around 3:07 p.m. I can assume. You actually will see a map later, and I do have a younger sibling who was born at about this time, and I am going to be talking about them a little bit because some of the stuff does have to do with them. So yeah, I built this within a few weeks before they were born, and that's really all there is here. This took me a while to build, and I had this. I don't remember if I used a pixel art for this, but I probably did it all myself. But yeah, the November 12th, 1955 and January 1st, 1885 is just taken directly from the movies. Nothing special about those. There's daylight sensors here all over the place for a reason. Sorry, I'm a bit gassy. Had some Easter candy earlier. Alright, let's see. Ooh, here's the map. Here's the map I want to talk about. BTTF. This is a recreation of the Hill Valley Town Square from the end of Back to the Future 1. As you can see, it is pretty garbage. Remember, I was 9, almost 10 years old. I actually have an exact date for this one. December 12th, 2015. I remember this because that was the day my sibling was born. And what happened, basically, while I was building this very map, me and my step-siblings got a call from their dad, and he said, your sibling was just born, get here to the hospital. And I had to leave the Xbox. But this was the very world I was working on the day that they were born. I did finish it afterwards. It's very bad. The outside, I put way more care into the clock tower itself, which looks as best as you can get with Minecraft, but it is pretty bad. Nothing's in here, of course. I blocked all that off. This area doesn't look too bad. I tried to recreate like all the fallen trees because, you know, the thunderstorm. That's supposed to be the lightning, all this ice. I wonder if there's anything in the building. Nah, it's all blacked out. And then, of course, I've built many DeLoreans like this in my day. I forgot that trick to get the torch in there, but I used to do that a lot. I used to build a lot of DeLoreans in my Minecraft worlds, or at least the Back to the Future ones. But that's why that one is actually pretty special. Oops, wrong thing. Okay, next is pixel art. This one actually doesn't have a picture, so I'm not sure what to expect in this one. Nothing. All right, that's great to hear. Next is Little Inferno. Now, I'm not sure how many of you are old enough to actually remember this game, assuming that I have a young audience, but which is probably not even true. But some of you probably do. This was just me recreating Little Inferno in Minecraft. It's nothing special. But this is supposed to be the Little Inferno, just for me. I used to play this game a lot on my iPod Touch, which I actually do still have. It's right here. This is the very iPod Touch that I would play Little Inferno on. And that's also the one that I used around this time, because I believe I got that iPod Touch the same Christmas that I got this Xbox. So yeah, I played that a lot. Random. Okay. Again, I don't remember a huge chunk of these worlds. Let's check it out. Okay. I spawn on a chunk border. Mushroom Island. Not sure if this was supposed to be anything. This was the icon. So I just find it interesting. Huh. It's just a giant, like, chunk border here. Okay. Well, I guess there's nothing special about this world besides this chunk border. Moving on. Dada. As you can see, I was very creative with my naming back then. Let me sit down on my bed here. Ooh, got a texture pack. What was I texture packing back then? Okay. I haven't. Okay, I know what this is. So I actually I believe it's in one of my books on my shelf, but I have a lot of Minecraft books from back in this time, and one of them was to teach you how to build a trap. One of them had instructions to teach a trap. I believe it was the Hacks for Minecrafters Master Builder, because I actually do have one, and if not, then it's probably from one of the official Minecraft books. But this was supposed to be a trap where there's lava down there. You open the trap chests, and it's supposed to open up. These pistons are supposed to retract and drop you into there. And if that's all I built in Dada, then I guess there's just nothing left to look at. Okay, that was just a texture pack. Okay, next is Park. All caps. There are some worlds that I do remember just based on the name because of how iconic they were. This is just a stone frame. Okay, nothing special. I'm sure that was obviously a work in progress build that I never got to finish, but who knows. Xbox World. Sounds catchy. Next is Castle Storm, which I do have a lot of memories with that world, and I can explain the whole story of it. Let's just see what Xbox... Oh, it's a survival world, but I can fly? Oh my god, that GUI is freaking huge. How do I open the inventory again? Okay. I feel like this was just me cheating in creative mode. Given the fact that I can fly, and I don't have a base, this is probably just a regular survival world. Alrighty then. Let's move on to Castle Storm, because I want to talk about Castle Storm. So Castle Storm is a game that exists because I'd never played it myself, but my stepbrother did, and we played on this together, and we were gonna basically play Castle Storm by making two opposing bases and fighting each other. This one was mine. It very clearly sucks, and this was my stepbrother's. Assuming this was 2015, or possibly very early on, not 2014, because I got this Christmas 2014, so there's no way it would have been 2014. So most of these worlds were definitely 2015. I was 9, he was about 14. So, yeah, this is pretty bad. My build's very bad, and then of course there's his, which looks much nicer. Because, I mean, it's as nice as you can, but at least there's, like, a pattern and everything. Oh, wow, there's, like, nothing in here. Okay, then. But, I don't actually remember if we really fought each other in this world, but it was just, like, it was Castle Storm. I'm gonna have to look up what Castle Storm is later to actually get an idea. Because when I think of Castle Storm, I think of Castle Crashers, which is a game I do remember my stepbrother playing and showing me how to play back then. So that was Castle Storm. Actually, there's a bunch of trees over here planted. Oh, those trees that I planted 9 years ago and never grew. Why is all my wood stacked like that? That is weird. This is, okay, I believe I've looked through everything here. Let's, what's after Castle Storm? Let's see. Awesome stuff. Amazing spelling there past me. What the hell am I looking at? Oh, man, this world. Oh, wow. Oh my god, I remember playing this world into 2016, but I very clearly griefed the living hell out of it. I don't know how to change the time today. I'm gonna need a bed. Oh, there's one. I'm gonna explain some of the stuff later. Let me just sleep in a bed first so I can at least see better. Okay, this was my creative world. Let's move from where we spawned. This... I don't even know what this is. I'm trying to make sense of it. I'm not sure. Because this is probably nuked. I generally don't know what this is supposed to be. Let's see what this is. This is a building I made that looks very bad, filled with... I probably placed that water there. Here's yet another Five Nights at Freddy's thing. That is still fully intact. Oh, the memories, dude! Holy balls. What is that? Mute call. Okay, there's the light. I think those are the vent lights. That's supposed to be... Oh, the map. That's supposed to be the cameras, the time, and then the mask. Oh, wow. Yeah, and these vents supposed to be like fully traversable and stuff. Oh, man. This is crazy. Yeah, these vents are traversable as well. Kind of built very similar. I don't know why I made them so long. Maybe there's like a strategy with that. But why the loop? The loop doesn't make sense to me. And I think this is just like a store where the animatronic starts. It starts like right in front of you. It doesn't seem very fair for gameplay. Okay, ignoring... This was another FNAF thing, like a pizzeria I tried to build. I think this might have been like the main area. God, why did I grief everything back then? What was wrong with me? This was the office. I can tell this was the office. I don't know if I actually placed anything in here, but this is very clearly the office. The FNAF 2 elements are very... Is this me trying to build FNAF 2? No, it can't be. It can't be me building FNAF 2. Unless those are the 4 rooms. This is me trying to build FNAF 2. Okay, because this is the parts and service room. This is the hallway. Those are the bathrooms. And then the stage would have been here. The dining room... I mean, shoot. Actually, yeah. No. No. Yeah, actually. I'm right. Maybe I just never finished building it, or it got completely nuked in this, like, huge path I made around this area. God, what a freaking mess. Okay. I just skipped over this. That is supposed to be the Sears or the Willis Tower. I think I built this is because in May 2014, I actually did go on a trip to Chicago, and I did go on top of this building, and I had like a Lego architecture model of this building, and so that is what I built. I think this is supposed to be me building the Lincoln Memorial or something of the sort. Again, also just completely destroyed. This is the FNAF 1 office. Definitely builds out to that Dan TDM Minecraft FNAF video. These two builds here, let me explain. In 2014 and 15, I was really obsessed with the World Trade Center attacks and 9/11. I don't know why, but here's me building the first floor of the World Trade Center and the place where the first plane hit the North Tower. There's even a sign. North Tower crash site floors 96 through 99. Ooh, okay, I was a child when I built this. This is just some broken Minecraft house. Nothing really special about that. This was me trying to build the solar system, but it just looks very bad. Oh, is this like Mercury? Okay, yeah. It's just the solar system, basically. Destroyed village because I loved destroying villages back then. Fun fact, my first ever Minecraft screenshot that I ever took was on February 3rd or 4th, 2013. I believe it was February 4th, a few days before my 7th birthday. And it was of me destroying a village, so I've just always been this way. And then I don't know what this is supposed to be. It looks like a teleporting chamber or something. Me trying to build an end portal, but that clearly didn't work. And then a broken nether portal. So that's always fun. And I did see another building over here that I don't quite remember because there's a big tree. Oh, this is supposed to be like an abandoned house, probably. Yeah, this is supposed to be an abandoned house. Oh, it's got a little skylight, too. That's sweet. Got a bit of taste there. Oh, wait. These saplings weren't supposed to grow. They just did because they're saplings, and that's what they do. Oh, well, past me should have thought about that. But yeah, I remember this world very well. I remember playing on it very often. Probably into 2016 as well. Alright, let's move on. Stuff! Oh, the stuff! We got the stuff! All of the stuff. Oh, we got the stuff. Nada. Alright. Moving on. If there's nothing immediately in my vicinity, I'm just gonna assume that there's just nothing there. Alright. Portal. I really liked Portal in 2016, so I can assume this is a 2016. Oh, yep, 2016 world. Me trying to build the companion cube and failing horribly 3 different times. Me trying to make like another portal. Oh, this is me trying to build the portals themselves because it's blue nether portal. See? And this is me trying to build my own clock, but it sucks and the redstone is absolute ass. Like, look at that. Look how horrible that is. I can't build a clock for shit. Oh, there's a little switch. That's handy. Now it's all off. Oh, don't you love that delay? I couldn't even get everything to light up either because I just suck at redstone. And that's it. Alright. Let's head down. How far are we through here? So, where... Oh my god, we're not even close to a quarter of the way through. I might have to split this up into multiple videos that nobody's gonna watch. Oh, shoot. Oh! It's... Oh my god. It's been so long since I logged off. I was building Bonnie. I used to build these so much. Even on my Minecraft creative servers, I used to build these so much. It's Freddy, Toy Freddy. That actually looks pretty sweet. Definitely follow the tutorial for these two. I think I remember building these actually. But then, of course, I started building Bonnie and never finished him. Very sad. Let me put myself right back to where I left off so that if future me ever comes back to these worlds, or if anyone in the future does that, then they'll see that. Danny's world. Okay. That's kind of a spoiler. Not a spoiler. That's just the name of someone. I wonder if he actually played on this world. Oh no. It's just me bombing the shit out of a village again. Definitely not his world. It's my world. I probably just named it his because I was being silly. Classical me. I don't think I've purposely destroyed a village just for fun in a very long time. Project. Ooh, city texture pack. Wow, this is ugly. This is all iron blocks, right? All iron blocks. I think this was me attempting to build Wii, Xbox, say PlayStation, A1 BC3. That's a Gravity Falls reference. 3C B1A storage. I think this was me trying to build an apartment complex, but it looks very bad. I don't think there's anything in these rooms either. They're just all empty. And of course, I never actually finished any of them. Oh, shoot! Wait a minute, there is something in here. Oh, is this like supposed to be like a gaming kind of thing? So this room would have PlayStations, this room would have Wii's, and that one would have Xboxes. Oh, this one's got 4 TVs. Does that mean this one also has 4 TVs? Has 3. Ooh. See, I had style back then. I was like, yeah, we're gonna make dedicated gaming rooms. And then these rooms are just barren. Okay. Well, it's very ugly and brutalist because it's just like all iron. Alrighty. Moving on. FedEx Gaming. It was that world there. That was the YouTuber I referenced at the start of this video. FedEx Gaming. Done. Oh my god. Okay. What is this? This is just a mess. I don't think there's anything here. I think this is just a pile of cobblestone. But this was a maze I had apparently built. Where's the beginning of it? Oh, there's like a Minecraft quiz here or something. I think you start here? I think so. And you're supposed to make it over there and try and like if this was oh wait, no, you start here. My bad. And then okay, I made the path very simple because I was 9. But this was like all the possible paths you could have taken. And okay, so then when you're done, you're supposed to come through here. There's a chest with nothing in it. Ultra dark room. Oh wait, Okay, so this was a lever that was in that chest, and you needed to get that lever, put it there, unlock the door. That's not supposed to be there. What is the main ore in the game? Iron or quartz? If you picked quartz... What? What? Wait, what is the main ore in the game? And I picked quartz. Yeah, so if you pick iron, you just straight up die. But if you pick quartz, you're good? I don't get that. I don't get where I was going with that. What's next? What 2 blocks were added? Okay, that amazing old spelling. It was probably me trying to be quirky. What 2 blocks were added to redstone in the game? Hopper, redstone comparator, redstone block, I'm assuming this one, yeah. Because this was kind of already a thing. I'm assuming this was a more recent update at the time. Whenever Hopper's redstone comparators came out, that was probably 2015 or something. And then done, as in you're done with the maze. Very sucky. Me trying to make adventure maps, I always wanted to do something like that. FedEx Gaming. I remember the context behind this one based on the image. He built like a whole, FNAF pizzeria place. And I built the whole thing based on his tutorial, like 1 for 1. I even tried building the redstone, but it like never worked because he built it in Java and this is the Xbox One edition. But this is basically his whole build, and all the FedEx tutorials here from back in the day, probably also from 2015. This was just all his stuff that I put here. Like, here's even the house from Who's Your Daddy, a game that I never played. But this was it. I never built this myself, obviously. This was all FedEx Gaming. Credit to him. Because he's very obviously watching this friggin' video. Which my camera is actually probably going to die soon. So I'm going to have to probably cut this video short. I'm probably going to upload this in multiple parts anyway. Like once a day uploading for a little bit. Okay, this was like a FNAF thing. I think that's when I first started building that. What are these? Oh, it looks like I still got some materials in my inventory. And then this was the Dan TDM lab that I started building but I never finished. Oh, missed those old videos. I used to watch all of his old mod review videos. It was so entertaining. I loved it. But yeah, FNAF 1 place. It looked pretty nice. I mean, of course, I didn't build it. It was FedEx Gaming. I'm just a dirty plagiarist of a 9-year-old. Freddy! You're not gonna see the end of FNAF stuff yet. Oh, and my camera's actually gonna die, so this is actually where I'm gonna cut off part 1. See you in part 2. Goodbye.